Perhaps Prometheus was pushing himself a little too hard. It was all from a fervent desire to do everything that he could for his people, to gain the resources to meet their needs, to handle with the terrors of the land, or reason with them, as best he could. But looking at his companions, ragged and exhausted as they were, poor dog was absolutely destroyed. Perhaps they could afford to find the time to rest, and perhaps stop seeking out danger. Maybe just do some lighter work, like travel. Hello, welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with me, McGammar. Last time, I was actually up over here, but, I got a call, and I forgot to save, and I was very distracted, so, sorry. You lose out on a little bit of me moving around on the world map. How dare me! I'm pretty sure I also saved here because Jubilos dealt with the issue. I took care of the issue and immediately put him to building, the upgrade for our kingdom. So, we're here. We just wanted this map. The flower was in the upper right corner. Because I already fought everything, it was already there and already taken care of it, everything. We got this rare bog flower. A delicate flower with a faint, sweet smell. I can't go back and get the time that took for me to record it, but I can move on from here. So I could go and deliver this bog flower all the way back over here to the Tasselford village. However, I also need to go back to the capital in order to deal with the thing with Hasuf and then go back there anyway. So, we're going to go and deal with Hasuf. But on the way, we also never got this abandoned lab. It gives Arcane. I'm going to go and get that. We're sliding around at maximum speed in spite of everyone being completely exhausted. We have the money for it, I think. 15 BP? Yeah. Nothing. Problems are popping up, but we can't really do anything about it because we need to wait for one of our advisors to be done before we're able to do anything. We made it back to Tuskdale. Let's go to the main square. Let's go talk to Hasuf. So the only thing you missed out on was a couple of minutes of me moving around very slowly, exhausted on a map. Which, all things considered, not the worst thing for you guys to miss. There was no action, there was no fights, no random encounters, nothing like that. You're just me walking, like having to climb a thing and pick a flower. It was in the area where the extremely terrible owlbears were, though. So if you hadn't dealt with the owlbears, well, I guess you gotta go deal with them now. But everything just keeps on sending me back to the Swamp Witch's hut, so... Alright, what's changed in the capital? Is it nothing? It's nothing. Okay, we're exhausted, but we still move at full speed. And we need to go talk to Hasuf. The guards were told that a half-elf named Sherelle robbed you. Is that true? Hasuf shakes his head, surprised. Sherelle? Robbed? I can't be. He is a great young man with a capable tailor. We agreed I would lend him the money to start a shop at a humble rate of interest, but he didn't steal a single coin from me. I can vouch for him. Give me one moment. Hasuf pulls out a sheet of paper and scrawls out a short letter. It has a sprawling signature and hands the letter to you. We can now sell our stuff, but let's take a look at our letter. Confirmation of Sherelle's innocence. A letter that repudiates all accusations against Sherelle, the half-elf. Wow. Repudiates. I don't see that word very often. Wow. Alright, let's get rid of our junk, but not that piece of junk. And let's get rid of all this junk. We're getting so much stuff. We don't need the hide armors. I should probably equip Amiri with her armor. I unequipped her armor to help her be able to make that check more reliably. We can sell that. And I will sell the Old Protector of the Unjust. And I will sell the hide armor +3. You know what? I can get rid of this chain shirt +1 as well. That's fine. We can get rid of all that. Look at all this money we have. I'm sure I'll find a rare merchant one day to be able to make proper use of it. Get rid of that +1 bastard sword too. Did we get anything else that we don't really need? Yeah, no, I don't want that grim finale. I'll keep the flaming bastard sword in case I don't like the way the trident's working out. I can get rid of this +3 trident because I'm using a +4 trident right now. I don't think I need the warhammer. Now we can get rid of that too. Alright. That's good. That's good. With all that sword and dealt with, I think we take a brief trip to the throne room. Who knows? We could have a visitor while we were gone. I kept them waiting. If they're there, we'll just have to mention, sorry to keep you waiting. Did we get something?
May we have a moment of respite?
Oh, hi there. The half-orc bows diligently, trying to adhere to etiquette.
Her Grace, I come bearing gifts, a sign of my gratitude for taking an old man into your service. With such weapons, you can go on raids and protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood, with proper prayers and all the proper gods. Everything is done with care for you personally.
I got an item called the Extinguisher.
Anyway, it was amusing work, but if I could give you something even more impressive, a weapon worthy of Gorm's Herald. But I'll need you to help with something. Come by, if you're interested.
Alright, I have a specific request for you. Remind me, who are you and what are you working on?
I'm Verask, weaponsmith. I'm good at making two-handed weapons. Everything good for cutting off heads or smashing them. Though I can make some armor, too. There's one special thing old Verask wants to do before death takes him. To reforge the great warhammer, Obliteration. That one breaks enemy armor like an eggshell. It was passed down through a dozen generations in my family. It was broken when the last member died. Last master. My son. I cannot get him back, but at least I can give his weapon a new life.
I have a specific request for you based on all that. The half-orc's face becomes serious.
Well, what are we making? Armor? Weapons?
I'd like to see what kind of armor you're capable of. Like, it's good that you can make all the cool orcish stuff and the weird barbarian armor. I want to see what kind of normal armor you make.
A good warrior always has good armor. Otherwise he doesn't live long. I'll get right to work.
Be nice if we could make some medium armor. Hello. The apprentice bows low and speaks as if reading a note. On behalf of Mistress Nazriel, I would like to wish you an eternal health and express our gratitude for your kind protection. My mistress wanted me to present you with this gift. She hopes that we'll be satisfied with it. The light absorber. Alright, I have a specific request for your mistress. I will give your order to the mistress exactly as I hear it. Of all these things, I'd like something that would make me swifter on the battlefield. Mrs. Azrael will hear your command, word for word. Weapons and armor are good and all, but unique stuff is also really unique. So let's take a look at this stuff. We just got... I didn't sell that great club. Extinguisher, great axe. +2 great axe works as a +6 weapon against will-o-wisp. We're hanging on to this. You never know when we're going to be fighting more will-o-wisps. We're hanging on to this. We're just holding this in our inventory. This is going to be something kind of like the Demolisher. A specialized weapon. A specialized tool to be able to... A dedicated problem that makes me mad. Okay, so we're dealing with that. We're dealing with that now. Okay. What about the light absorber? +2 chain shirt. Protects his wearer from blinding effects. Well, I mean, we did just recently fight a slug that blinded everybody. I wouldn't be able to cast Barkskin on the party, but, like, we have other people in the party who are capable of doing that. We can always just equip the armor back if we need to be able to cast Barkskin, right? This is an effective 1 bonus to my AC, and being immune to blind sounds pretty useful. It's also nice and spiffy. I kind of like the way this looks. I look very royal. Alright, and before I forget, let's equip Amiri. And before I forget, let's actually look at Harem. Harem has this ancient dwarven shield, but I did give him tower shield proficiency. We could give him Flame Guard, who would have 1 more AC. Look how ridiculous he is with the tower shield. It's bigger than he is. Oh, I like this. I like this. You know what? Yeah, he could use Flame Guard. This will be good for him. So now we don't have anybody in the party who uses heavy shields, but that's okay. If you're just using it to protect, the tower shield is just better. We had an exclamation point pop up here, so let's take a look at this. We still have 1 day before Tristian does more things. Okay, 2 days. Alright, I lied. My bad. I don't like lying. There's an economy thing going on there. Everybody's busy. Man's best friend. Can't deal with that. Nature's Rage. Can't deal with that. Bumper Harvest. Can't deal with that. Cursed Things. Can't deal with that. Yeah. Yeah, we can't deal with any of our problems right now. Some things are just gonna have to slide. We're doing what we can with what time we got. So we still have several days. Several days.
Should gather our strength. May we have a moment of rest?
I think we should deal with some of our artisan stuff. We don't need to rest yet. We'll rest later. There'll be time for rest later. That's it. I'm going to be making a quick save right here. Go back out to the world. We have to use the people who are immune to fatigue, and we need the animal companions to carry our stuff. If this is what we're doing, this is what we're doing, and this is who we're using. Animal companions are wonderful in this game. Don't know what I'd do without them. Or if they also suffer from fatigue like everybody else.
I tire.
Like, the best way for them to detect that is if the master's fatigued, then they're fatigued too. But, like, they have different constitution scores, and especially if you play something like a Sylvan Sorceress. Ah, well. Okay, so we have 2 people that need to go back here, but Varas has to go here. So let's go back to Varas first. We have days. We have days. There's no point in me resting because I'm just going to get tired again. What a terrible outlook. Don't do this in real life. Absolutely not. Even if I played a high-strength character, there's no way. There's no way I'd be able to get away with this.
We should gather
Okay.
our strength.
Just Prometheus. Very slowly. Make my way to Varask.
Greetings, matron. You don't really look well, do you? Do you need to lie down?
No, I'm good.
How can I serve you? Looking for a hatchet or a helmet?
What was the relic that you spoke of? Can I help you fix it? Varask swells with pride.
It's a hammer made in obliteration. Hold it with both hands. Whenever you hit, the only thing left behind will be a greasy spot. I gave it to my son when it got too heavy for me. He named it Nibbler. You see, its head has a beak-like wedge that makes it made of Innubrix. Innubrix is a very hard celestial metal. It cuts through iron like a knife cuts through butter. It was a fine hammer. Nobody knows how many skulls it cracked. It broke the day my son was killed. The hammers had cracked all over from a magical blow. It needs to be reforged. But where could I possibly get any Innubrix? Without that, the hammer is just an ordinary sledge. You can use it to hammer and post, or tie it around your neck and drown. The Technic League is bound to have some. If you come across one of their camps, you might find Innubrix there.
Remind me what you require?
Innubrix. It's a celestial metal. It looks like lead. It's pretty rare, but you might find just enough, and technically camp.
Okay. So now we have to go over in that neck of woods. Alright, we can make this work. We can make this work. How am I gonna go about this?
Time to search
No,
for the spot to rest.
we are not resting. Okay, so if I go over here... technically camp. It will take 1 day to travel there from here. We do have the days. We have the time. It'll alternatively take me 20 hours to travel here, and then I can try to find a way to cut up through all the pass and wedge to be able to get here from there. That might be better. So let's head over to Tatzelford. We have to make sure that we take care of this the second that lights up. The thing that's right behind my head. Nothing? Okay. Prometheus is still exhausted, so he's going to be going at no speed. But that's fine. That's fine. This is a decision I chose to make in my life.
May we have a moment of respite?
Some people say that you don't need to eat in D&D, or you
I
can
know
go
what
3
to do.
days before you start suffering penalties. I say you don't need to sleep in D&D until the penalties become too much. The half-elf raises his head as you approach and looks up with your eyes full of hope. I brought confirmation of his innocence from Hazuf. All accusations of theft are false. So that's how it's going to be. Pardon me, your grace. Better safe than sorry. Here, let's set you free there, lad. Be careful now. You should keep your eyes peeled with enemies like yours. There's hope in the half-elf's eyes, and his voice trembles with awe. You really did it! For me! I've never seen anyone so honorable. My name is Sherelle. Your grace, I'm pleased to meet you. If there's any way I can repay you... Oh, wait, do you need the services of a good tailor? Trust me, I can work wonders with a needle and a thread, if only... The half-elf stops. I can't afford a workshop of my own. If I can find a workplace, even when out here, I don't feel like returning to the capital after all that's happened. Troll rubs his black eye. Please, help me set up a workshop, if you're in need of a decent tailored cloth. I'll make it worth your while. May the gods protect you. Alright, that's something to look at. Let's talk to Chemo. The elf gives you a pensive look. Good day! Is this the flower you were looking for? It is beautiful. The elf reverently accepts the flower from your hands. Oh, thank you. You've helped me so much. Here, take my spear. My skin is nothing compared to the beauty of nature. But who knows, perhaps you'll find it useful. It's only a masterwork long spear, so probably not. Tell me, friend, is there a place where I could find to settle in? I do not wish to leave this place. If you agree to work for me, I'll build you a workshop here. You'd really do that for me? The elf's mouth opens in amazement. Well, if you're offering this to me, then I'll gladly accept. It's a deal. All right, I have to go. Bye. I tried to take the heads off in time to sneeze, but I'm pretty sure that still got in there. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so we leave. My ears are still ringing from the recoil of that powerful sneeze. It's a bit cold here. It's a bit cold here. So the heater is on. It's moving dust around, and yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. So we have 2 more artisans here.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
We will not do that. We will use the kingdom management screen again. I know I go into this a little bit much. We go over to our little town. We check on our money. We need at least 100. We'll buy more BP. Eventually, I'll stop pouring money into the kingdom. I swear. Okay, we build. So we have the bulletin board here. That's good and all. That helps us with our rolls, helps us not fail stuff. So we get Sherelle's sewing shop, which wants to be next to a tavern or a longhouse. We can put that, I don't know, here. And we have Kimmy's shop. Right, because that was the name that, yeah, okay, that tracks. Legal name versus given name. Alright, that down there. And we want a longhouse in between them. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we have artisans, we have our bulletin board, we have our longhouse. What more do we need? What we need to do now is take another step back inside the town, because now they have workshops. That's usually enough to get them to say something else, right? So we get out of the Kingdom Management version, that way we can actually go into the town. Who knows? They might have a quest to give us immediately. Even though we just did the request. Like, that wouldn't be the first time that an artisan has done that kind of deal. So we're here. Let's take care of it. And Prometheus is still going to be really slow.
Time to search for the
We
spot to
should
rest.
gather our strength.
Just Prometheus.
Time's not waiting. As it should be.
Alright, so we stop up here. Talk to Sherelle.
Oh, it's you! Please accept my gratitude for the workshop. The house is beautiful, the neighbors are wonderful, and everyone is so kind and friendly. I'm flooded with orders, and I think I could still be rotting away in jail for false accusation.
I'd like to know more about you. Young Sherelle looks embarrassed. He fixes his hair, trying to hide the blush in his cheeks.
What? What would you like to know?
Where are you from?
I come from Ergis. It's a small fishing village down in Kyonin. That's a place where the elves send my kind into exile. The exile for half-breeds. My father was a fisherman and a smuggler. He served as a steersmate on the Andaran warship until he met my mother and settled down. My mother is a net weaver. The art of weaving is a fishing net, and my mother is simply the best at it. She taught me the knots and to weave patterns.
Nice. How did you become a tailor?
I started when I entered Aragus Academy. There wasn't much in archaeology, but you don't have many options in Aragus. It's either the academy or the fishing business. That was when I realized that ancient elven ornament can spruce up any object at all. I realized that using this sort of design made anything I sewed exquisite, and quite popular. A couple of months later, half the student body was wearing my vests and capes. I'd finally found my passion. But then I left, in search of better opportunities.
You blush all the time.
Me? Oh, yes, indeed.
He turns purple and laughs.
I beg your pardon, Your Grace. I'm not used to chatting with the ruler of a barony himself. Before I met you, I'd always thought that rulers never talk to ordinary people. You're different.
Discuss it later.
As you wish. I'm always happy to talk to you.
I have to go. Half-elf puts his hand on his heart.
I'm happy to see you at any time.
In due time.
What a wonderful fellow. Still, an entire town of half-elves. So, if you're born in Kyonin, and you aren't an elf, you're a half-elf, and so you get put there. Prometheus thought that everybody in Kyonin who wasn't an elf was put in Greengold. So that's new information to him, even though he's from the same country. Huh. The elf gives you a pensive look. Good day! Nothing new from Chemo. Got it.
All according to plan.
Well,
I am prepared.
they can't all be extremely talkative. And you know what? I for one, am kind of fortunate for that. So let's get out of this place. Because we have yet more things that we need to discover. So, on to the topic of Artisan Quest here. He wants Inabrix from the Technic League. The Technic League hasn't been here for a long time, as far as I am aware. In fact, they've not been here since before the barony began. And the barony began around the same time as Prometheus' birthday, which is in the 5th month. We're in the 7th month now. So they've not been here for at least 8 months. But, in the incredibly unlikely off chance, I'm going to make a quick save. In the incredibly unlikely off chance that they did have Inabrix in the camp, and we didn't loot it because we thought it was just ordinary, heavy, useless lead.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
I guess we can go and look back at the old technically encampment where we met Ragongar and Octavia. Weird little decision that the horse token decided to make there. We could get the ruins of the old temple. It is just culture. We're right here. We're not going to be here ever again. Let's go pick it up. Yeah. Alright, now we go back to technically camp. Oh, a thing popped up. I almost missed it. In fact, I did miss it for a couple of seconds, but it's fine. We only lost a few hours. Failure? Let's loot. You are absolutely able to scum these events just like this. So now we know that the event wasn't done when I left that town. I'm in a position where I'm able to directly affect the outcome of this right now, so I'm going to take care of this. I don't want my kingdom to fail. Weird, the map did that thing again. But because we saved before the resolved... Yeah, triumph! Yeah, look, we got tons of loyalty and relations. We need those relations points. Good stuff. So now Tristan can work on something else. Nature's Rage, or the Bumper Harvest. Okay, both of these need to be taken care of before the 1st. It's the 14th right now. This one will take 28 days. This one will take 10 days. Yeah, get this. Okay, back to the map. That went a lot better. Delicious, delicious cheese. This is what the purpose of save points are. Okay. We continue.
May we have a moment of respite?
No, no rest. No rest, only travel. Pick this up. Point of interest for tourists and explorers. The surviving walls are covered with exquisite mosaics. Neat. Okay, the Technic League encampment. We've been here before. We're going here again. We're looking for Inabrix. Alright. We load into the map, and then we're going to take our time and see what has changed.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Apparently enough has changed that we no longer know the map. I know! I thoroughly discovered everything that was on this map the last time we were here. So... we're going to take the camp the same way that we took it before. We're going to sweep up on the right. We see the tents. The tents are still there! So they technically did not come and take their stuff after it's been sitting here. So... we're going to slowly enter the camp. Creep in. Bandits! Okay, that tracks. Alright. This is the Stolen Lands. It's still full of bandits. You can't pounce from there. Can't pounce from there. It's because of all these little bric-a-bracs in the way. All the, like, little tiny, like, personal tents. Can you pounce from there? No. Can you pounce from there? No. And I triggered the fight. Nope, don't like that.
Good, you dead.
Alright, they're buffed with haste. Let's let them come closer. Let's let them come closer. Everybody's got delay. I can 5 foot and shoot, so let's start a song. And then take a single shot.
Should do it.
Can I just... I could just throw a fireball. Oh, there's another one up there. Didn't even see you. Got him anyway. Oh no! Smilodon! Now it's a Frownodon. Okay, well, let's get the archers. I'm still happy that I waited for the fireball to go before I went in. I'm not able to get close enough to do anything useful. Throw acid in your face. That can go. She also cannot get in. Too far away. Buff yourself with a guidance then. Poor cat. Suffering all of our damage. Poor Valerie, unable to carry anything. Okay, we 5 foot step closer to the battle. Now we can hit almost all of them. Let's get the transmuter first. That doesn't dispel the haste that's already been cast on everybody else. But we did splat another bandit. It's because he's using that special bow. That special bow is vicious. And Trustian still has some spells left. No more burning. No more burning arcs. But we do still have some magic missiles. So let's throw one of those. We can't get close enough to throw a magic missile. Can I buff up? No. I cannot buff up anybody who has range. We'll get a Kundayo. Oh, okay, the Smilodon's down. The wolf tripped him. We're doing it. That one's down. Our poor animals. They suffer.
Unworthy.
Acid Splash. Intimidate him, I guess. We're just trying to find things that work when we can't move.
Nowhere to run.
Alright. Oh, that's all them. Let's loot these bandits, see if they have any of that Innebricks we need.
In due time.
We need someone with hands to look at this. Valerie's over there. Old map. Fine feather. Yeah, just nothing really useful there. How about there? Innebricks. Several ingots of soft gray metal. Well, it was here. Alright, so was it here when we were first here and did we just fail to notice it? Or did the bandits salvage it and then decide to keep on trying to look for more technically camps and brought with them as part of their salvage? I feel like the second one is more likely. Wait, where's the exit? Down there. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to wait for everybody to get here.
Time.
We are very tired. Because we never sleep. But we have plenty of time. Oh, I didn't loot one of the bandits? Yeah, sure. Another Ring of Protection +1. I don't know if we have that much more time at this point. We probably don't. Like, honestly, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it as it is. Like, the Tasbros depths are right there. But if I rest, go in, rest when I get out, then walk back, then I probably will be pushing it on this curse. So I think it's time that we finally just head on back home. Okay, from here, we go down. We're gonna make new paths along this edge of the river. Good. So, something's happening. We're gonna be dealing with it when we get home, but we want to make sure we handle that curse the moment it appears. A triumph for Harem. Very good. Okay, so Harem can work on something else here. Nature's Rage would take 28 days. Refugees. Lindsay is not doing anything. You know what? You can do this. Lindsay, go. Harem could handle the accursed things. It has to be done before the first. Thinking about it. He is the only one who can deal with it. Yeah. Pretty good at it, too. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. This can sit. This can sit. I think I want to upgrade him. I think I want to upgrade him after we deal with the curse. So I think I can't have him be busy. It's only 7 days. We can do that. Worst case scenario, I cancel it. Alright. Onwards. Okay, so from this point we're able to get over towards the Bald Hilltop as well. No, we're going back home. Actually, no. We have a little bit more time. We've got a quick save here. Quick save here. We're going to go and deliver that item over to Verask. We have a little bit more time. Do we have enough time to be able to go and get this flat-topped hill? Claim it. Handle events as they happen. Ancient Curse Part 2. Okay, we did not have time. We did not have time. If we want to rest, we have to take care of this now. Okay. We load. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. I had lost track of time again. But we had just enough time to get back to the capital. We can rest. We can handle this. And then we can win. Then everything will be great. So that means I should not have had Harem go on that mission. Whatever. We go in. Go to the throne. Are we going to be told about the problem while we're here? Are we? That would be nice. More artisans? Maybe? No. Okay. Before we rest, we take a look at our spells. Make sure everybody's got everything that they need. Oh, we are right next to a level up. Shame we didn't level up before. It would have been nice to be able to level up and then rest. I could try to do the fight without resting. I've proven that I'm capable, quite capable of fighting while being completely exhausted as we are. No, we should rest. We should rest. I can't be this. I can't be like this. Rest. There it is. This is a room. Our room is awesome. Let's get out of our room.
All according to plan.
We leave. We can use whatever companions we feel like using now. We'll get rid of Jathaw. We'll start using... We'll use you. Or Octavia. We never use Octavia. No, I'll bring Octavia for the next thing that we do. Switch out Tristian for Harem. Yeah, this looks good. Switch out Amiri for Ragongar. And switch out Ikundayo. No, we'll keep using Ikundayo. Okay. We're still pretty decently equipped. We have fresh spells on all these characters. We should be fine. We managed our time nearly perfectly. Oh, right. I need to make sure I handled the, I need to handle the table mission, too. Right. Right. Alright, so. Nobody can deal with this. We can't afford to wait to have anybody deal with this. We need someone to fail whatever mission that they're working on. I'm sorry, Ragungar. Every little bit helps. And you only had 2 days left until it was done. But we need to cancel. We failed. But we don't seem to have suffered any penalty. So that's good. Now Ragungar can deal with that. Gotta pick your battles. Especially if you're a general. Okay, so to go this way, it would take 4 hours. But if we go the new way, it takes 3 hours. We saved an hour. Good. Take another little stretch. Okay, let's fix up the party formation here. Grongar wants to be more to the front. Galika wants to be more in the front. Did I have you guys appropriately equipped? Oh, you don't have any armor on. Give you the Aegis. I didn't remember taking off your armor, but as we are. We'll give you that belt of giant strength +4 that we had forever ago. Better ringer protection. You have price descending. That should tell us what the good stuff. Ringer protection +3. I still haven't equipped that. Natural armor +3. Good stuff. Yeah, we give you this. Yeah, no. Yeah, you get this. You get the good one. You can have the second best one. Alright, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. You are an intelligence caster. You're wearing a cloak of resistance. Amulet of Mighty Fists. I don't know why that seems to affect your thing, but it does. Rare protection. We could give you a charisma thing for your head. You don't really need it. I'm wearing this. Let's put this on me. You can have this. I can put my Nymph Gift back on. Ragongar can have the Amulet Double Crosses. All that over that. We're good. I think we're set. I think we're now properly equipped for battle. Yeah, Harem's got enough. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. Look at his AC. It's not quite as good as Valerie's. Right, Harem also wants to be in the front. That's right. That's right. Like so. Out of the way. Do we want to buffer this? I think we want to buffer this. We might not need to buffer this.
Ready for anything.
We have characters here specifically to buff us. So, you get us with the haste. Get Valerie with a displacement. Get yourself with a mirror image. And a blur. Yeah, we're making use of the stuff that we got. Get yourself with enlarged person. Harem hit us with a bless.
I am prepared.
We're gonna have Prometheus try to save his spells if I can. So that way I don't have to rest after all this. Ecom won't use his spells. Alright. I think that's good. Actually, last time we fought this, we had a bad problem with poison. So how about a delay poison communal? That should do it. We're steeled. Alright, Valerie, go. Okay. Bear like Treant. Quick Bore. What makes a Quick Bore quick? Well, it's a much lower level than the other thing, I'm sure. Alright, well, we got him. Let's toot. And we can't quite get close enough to hit both of them, so we might as well just attack.
This should do it.
He can go ham on the bear. Would have been more funny to go ham on the boar. Oh, we got wolves. Oh, went right up to me. A dire venom wolf. Okay, well, we can do rocks. We can do rocks.
Taste my fury.
Didn't trip it. We tried. That's down. What is that? What is that? Smilodon like Treant. Oh no. And we also have a lost sister. We can provoke. We're gonna go and tie up that lost sister.
Let us strike as one.
Okay. Ragongar is here. He finally gets a turn. We have to move and be able to attack. That's fine. If we're doing that, we need to take care of the Smilodon. How about we use a swift I could use his breath weapon. How about we swift action get arcane accuracy going?
I'll cut you.
Didn't miss. That feels good. Alright, let's move up. You're here and ready. Don't like that sister. What's that sister got? Blinding Beauty. Permanently blinds people from looking at her. Aha! Aha, that's a problem. Alright, don't like that. Don't like that. Can't look at any of your other stuff. Well... I'm gonna guess because she's, like, a little bit smaller. Maybe she'll be weak to my screaming. So how about... Okay, the Venom Wolf is gone. There's still the boar. Not worried about the boar. We scream at her. Okay, she's stunned. Evil Smilodon is still here. Harem took a nasty beating there. Don't like that. Alright, we gotta take care of the Smilodon. Another Venom Wolf! The Quick Bore is on its last leg. Okay, we're gonna try and knock down the other Venom Wolf.
Going to
That takes care of that. Okay, it's not dead. How about... Try to tie that up. Okay, can you get some good sneak attacks in? Very good. Can we get a full attack in?
Die for me.
Good. That takes care of two. I'm still here.
Your life ebbs low.
Bashed it down. Sent it flying. Okay, that thing gets another turn now. How about I scream at it again? No turns for you.
Nowhere to run.
Alright, so everybody leveled up from that. That's great. It looks like, however, a lot of us are suffering. So, dog. Permanently blinded? No, hold on. It looks like some of us made our saves. Some of us made our saves. Maybe the blind permanent. Ah, great. So, Harem's blind. Valerie made a save. Dog made a save. Only Harem failed. Blast and bother.
Give the order.
Harem's blind.
The end draws near.
Do I have a way to cure that? Bone Shatter, Flame Strike, Summon Monsters, Restoration. I think I need something that's like very specifically remove blindness. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's get rid of... And then let's get rid of one of our resistant energies. Let's get a remove blindness ready. That way he can take care of himself whenever I rest again. Ah, that feels real bad. I could just drink a potion. I do have potions for this. You know what? That sounds appealing to me. Do I have an item for this? It's not an immediate issue, but it's a permanent affliction. So, name. Do I have a scroll of remove blindness? I think I do. Remove paralysis. Remove blindness, 6 of them. Yeah, use one. How you feeling? Better. Okay. If that's the case, let's get rid of that and prepare the resist. Wait, are these just... Okay, these are communal. Yeah, we need those. Okay. We all got a level from that. We dealt with the problem. Everything's good. Everything's good. So our artisans are as happy as they can be. We still have to take the Aether bricks back over to Barask. That can wait a little bit. He can wait to get a special fancy metal. We can wait to level up a little bit. We can take care of our things in our throne room for now. I think we finally have the time that we need to be able to do the things that we want to do. If your kingdom is destroyed, the game will be over. Yeah, I know.
In due time.
Alright. I think... we do have levels. You know what? I'll finish this episode with a level. I'll save in case I mess up, but I'm going to finish this episode by leveling everybody up. I thought I would deal with kingdom stuff. Nah. Nah. Sorry, I'm wishy-washy. Here we go. Level up. Level up. Now that I'm in the capital, I can level up everyone. Prometheus. Bard. No holds barred. Getting all this stuff up. I need to be a person in the party who does perception and persuasion. Because sometimes you need to rely on yourself. What do I do with these floating 2 skill points? I'm not going to be as good as anybody else at any of these other things that they are doing. So, why don't I just be really good at nature still? I could be the backup for that. And why don't I get a little bit of arcane knowledge? Prometheus likes knowing about magic. Identifying magic items and such. What do I do with our feet? I never know what to do with the feet with him. We have a bunch of skill bonuses that are making us keep up with everything that we got going on. But when it comes to other feats, like we're not really doing archery, we just kind of have a ranged weapon as something to do with our attack when we don't feel like casting a spell. We would much rather cast a spell if we could help it. I can't take... You know what? That Blinding Beauty... Immunity to gaze attacks. Fighting while blind. You know what? Yeah, we're going to take Blind Fight. We're going to take Blind Fight, just in case. It also said at the bottom of it that it protects you against gaze attacks. Immunity to gaze attack sounds really good, so we're gonna get that. So, a second level spell. I could take Cure Moderate. No, I think it's time we take Sense Vitals. And as for this, we want a good cure. And we'd like to have a good, enhancement spell, but Serenity is not the best enhancement spell. So if we look at it, all it does is do damage when people, harm somebody else. Which, like, that's fine. That's not, like, the kind of control spell that we usually expect out of an enhancement. So, instead, I think for Prometheus at least, we're going to be taking something like, Freedom of Movement? We could take Dominate Person, but how often do we fight persons? We more often fight monsters. I can't take a situational spell like that, not with Bard's limited spell list. I could take Echolocation so I could fight while blind. No, I think Freedom of Movement. That way, the big thing here, all combat maneuver checks made to grapple the target automatically fail. Yeah, Prometheus doesn't want to get grappled. That's not a huge thing in this game, but I think that's a good buff to have with him. We also get Jack of all trades, which, that's not how it works in tabletop. It's fine. Given the way, like, there's various changes here, that's essentially what they have to do. Okay, Ikundeo. More ranger levels. You need to continue to be good at what you're doing for the party, which is this stuff. You are the best that we have at mobility, and your athletics is fine. Okay, so you have favorite terrain forest, because that's where trolls like to live, right? Trolls also like to live underground. However, given the problems that we've been having lately with all the Fae, it sounds like the First World is having some things over here. So we're going to take favorite terrain First World. And that'll be his level. Good level for Ikundeo. Good level. Nice and simple. For our fire kineticist. She's good at perception. She could have all of 3 skill points. I really want her to start raising her persuasion. I gotta start hammering that up. It's good that she does stealth too, but like, I feel like I have other people in the party who can do that now. So, we're gonna take a Earth Feat, Greater Trip, knock people down. I could also take, no. Like, Enduring Earth sounds good. Not yet. Not yet. Greater Trip. Okay, Harem. More cleric level. You're only good at 2 things? And that's that. Easy level for Harem, every time. Ragongar. So you have your 4 levels of Dragon Disciple. I could take levels of Eldritch Knight, but if I do that, look at what we get. We get spellcasting progression and spell criticals. Anytime you get a critical, you cast your next spell as a swift action. Like, that's fine, but we already do things with our swift action. It's called being a magus. It's using your weapon enhancement, your arcane weapons. Like, wicked spells are cool and all, but I'd like to be able to one day wear heavy armor with him. So, we're gonna go with magus levels. And you are good at... not really a lot. You're best in the party at athletics. And that's what you're going to continue to be good at. We'll get persuasion levels so you can start doing intimidate things too, I guess. Why not? No, on second thought, maybe more perception. It's always good to have more people with perception in the party. He's never great at it, but at the same time... this is a difficult choice. I want him to be intimidating, but at the same time, I also want him to be able to see problems coming. Oh good! Prescient attack. Enemies are denied their dexterity bonus against your attack. And since he does touch attacks with his metals, honestly, that just helps him hit. So, sure. Sure, we'll go with Prescient attack. Get another spell with him. We already have all the good stuff. We don't like things that have a save with him. And all these have a save. Well, except B-shape. But if we B-shape, then we have problems with our Magus thing. So, instead, we're going to take Lightning Bolt. Because, I don't know, he's got lightning affinity. So we'll take Lightning Bolt. Makes him more versatile. Have a ranged attack. Something to do while he's moving up. Valerie has her 4 levels of rogue, and she has her many levels of fighter. We qualify for a level of stalwart defender. We'll take that now. The first level of stalwart defender is great. You get a static AC bonus, and you get access to defensive stats. I don't like the defensive stance, just like rage. Makes you fatigued afterwards. This is basically defensive rage. I'm not a huge fan. However, I am a fan of her getting a passive defense bonus. So, we'll take 1 level of it, at least. We might get more later. We're good at perception and persuasion, and use magic device with her. And that's it. That's what she does. She intimidates. And she uses the special fancy tools. AC bonus go up by 1. Next up, Tristian. Continues to get Mystic Theurge levels. You are the best at this kind of stuff. Yeah, you're not taking persuasion. More Arcana. Know more about the wizard stuff. Spell specialization. I could continue putting it on Burning Arc. I could stick it on Fireball now, though. We give it a couple of extra D6s on our Fireballs. No, we have tons of Burning Arcs. Let's keep it on Burning Arc. Okay, what kind of spell are we looking for here? A first level spell? I mean, we're never gonna use it. Probably. Can't hurt to have more difficult terrain. Just throw out more grease. Never have enough grease. We're probably just not gonna use it though. It'll probably just go straight to more magic missiles. Second level spell. Can make a pit. Wait, we don't have glitter dust? You know what? But mirror image might keep him alive. Maybe. Add the third level spell. Well, do we have Stinking Cloud? We don't have Stinking Cloud. We already have Fireball. You know what? Let's get some crowd control. Stinking Cloud. Alright, Jaethal. Jaethal has all of her Dragon Disciple levels. So, unlike Ragongar, she's going into weird ways with all of her magic. We could potentially take levels of Eldritch Knight with her, but we don't meet the requirements for it yet. So, we need to be able to cast third level arcane spells. But she's really mixed. So, what if we give her Mystic Theurge levels? What if we give her Mystic Theurge levels? That way she'll be able to continue to level up her Sorcerer, because her Sorcerer's been going off of the Dragon Disciple this entire time, right? So, yeah, what if we give her a couple levels of Mystic Theurge until she can qualify for Eldritch Knight? Inquisitor and Sorcerer? Yeah, we're taking weird directions with her. That's good, though. You're also really strong. You'll be the athletics user when you're in the party. Okay, we got a new Inquisitor spell. I kind of feel like Restoration would be useful. That's a Restoration, that is. Like, that's not something that really needs you to worry about your save DCs. Yeah, that's just a good thing to have on hand. As for your Sorcerer spells, you're still using first level spells. That's fine. That's fine. What we got for you? True Strike and Mage Armor. We have shield? We do have shield. I took Enlarged Person even though it doesn't work on her. That was a mistake, but like, it's fine. What more do I even need here? I mean, I guess I can't go wrong with throwing out in the Magic Missile if you really gotta. Okay, a second level spell. I kind of feel like Blur would be a good choice here. False Life might also be nice because, like, she has a hard time healing with herself. Ooh, this is a difficult choice. This is a difficult choice. Sense Vital seems like an easy pick. She already has Mirror Image, so, like, she has already got, like, the best form of defense we get here. If that's the case, let's take Blur. Not getting hit is better than trying to have ways to heal yourself after getting hit. Yeah. Alright, Amiri. So we're done with your Inquisitor levels. Let's give you more Ranger levels. These are fun. We're gonna keep on taking these ranger levels until you get your extra feats. So, nature, perception, athletics, mobility. You get loads of skill points with this class. How about that? You're so good at everything that you do. So, favorite terrain. Yeah, we're gonna take favorite terrain first world. The favorite terrain bonus is kinda negligible anyway. Helps you with initiative, but like, beyond that, not really something I rely on. Now for Lindsay, Bard. More Bard. What are you good at here? These two things, because these is why you're in the party. And then you just kind of do whatever with this. You know what? Dump your points into perception. Look at the things. Find the traps. Now what do I do with your talent here? I could take more skill focus. You're good at trickery. You're not that good, the best at perception. You know what? You're getting more perception right now. See the things. Find the things. For your second level spell, yeah, how about more mirror image? It helps you not die. Now you will cure. And for your thing, you can be the one to cast Serenity. Prometheus might not cast it, but you can cast it while you're here. That's Lindsay. Next up, Octavia. Octavia is going to continue to level up Arcane Trickster. Bit of a natural pick for her. So she's going to continue to be good at all the things that she's good at. How about that? So specialization is still going to be on Scorching Ray, because that's really good with Arcane Trickster. Multiple hits. Can't go wrong with that. You absolutely need greater invincibility. It is extremely important to you as an Arcane Trickster. Beyond that, it would be nice if we got you one of these. It's a shame that the transmutation spells for this level are maybe not the best. We don't want to enlarge everyone. We don't want everyone to be big. And I don't think you're able to cast your spells when you're in an elemental body like this. So, how about Acid Pit? Yeah, we have Obsidian Flow anyway. Acid Pit could be fun. Good level. Jubilost. Alchemist level. Of course, of course. You get cool bombs this level. Let's see. So we already took fast bombs. And we can't take extra bombs because this is not a feat. So we need some kind of bombs that make his... give him another way to try and help control. Because he is an arcane caster, kind of, and so he needs to have a way to control. So our options are really blind bombs or choking bombs. Choking bombs make us not do damage, but they can affect multiple things. Blinding bombs only affect the target directly hit, still makes it do damage. This blinds it for a minute, this chokes it for, like, rounds. Area control versus single target control. So we're gonna take the area control. His bomb radius is not huge, but as you do. Continues to put his skill points to the things that he's good at putting his skill points in. And for your spell that you're gonna get here, normally this is a personal spell. How about False Life Greater on anyone? Like, Death Ward is also extremely attractive, but False Life Greater is unique for him. We do our other Kinessa sister, the Water one. I don't use her as much. She's only good at 2 things. I don't think you're gonna stealth for a party anymore. Let's just make you good at perception. Alright, so for you, I guess you could start getting the trip thing. I could make you different than your sister and try to get the healing burst, but like it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Not really sure what I'm doing with them. Never feels like it. I feel like I want to get something very specific and particular with them, but they just don't have access to it yet. And that is almost all. Hold on. Second level spell. I think we're going to want to have something here that helps him with damage. I could take Sense Vitals, or I could take Chameleon Stride. Concealment from creatures that are far away. Sense Vitals. Alright, so that's you. Harem. You got another spell here? Sure, why not? Give you another good restoration. You have access to better spells here? Not really. No, don't have access to your next tier spells. That's fine. Tristian! Oh boy! More magic missiles! It's our favorite thing! Oh boy! More fireball! Okay, we can't do that. We could do more burning arcs! No, we're gonna take a mirror image to help him stay alive, maybe. And he doesn't have access to higher level spells like Karam yet. Don't need to prepare anything with you, or you, or you, or you. You can prepare yourself. A greater invisibility. We'll keep what you got for now, but we'll give you a greater invisibility access. You need so many of them. You know what? These are just better for you. You need them. You need them. Okay. Jubilost also needs to prepare. Might as well put them in. That's all you got room for. And that's it. Okay, so we're probably going to rest and recover our spells while I'm doing all the research and stuff. So we'll be able to make good use of everybody next time when we continue our adventures on Kingmaker. Thank you all so very much for joining me along this path, and maybe you'll continue to join me on the path in the future. Later, Pathfinders.